Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing a review on the Revlon lip butters, and I have 6 lip butters to show you, and they're all right here. First, I'm just going to go over the formula and pricing and all the general stuff of these lip products. They are kind of like a tinted lip balm, but I don't want to say just tinted because they come out more like a lipstick. They're very pigmented for a lip butter, and they make your lips feel really, really soft. They're not drying. They're very hydrating, and they don't last a long time on your lips, but I think the way they feel is definitely worth it. So if lipstick makes your lips feel dry, or you're not a big fan of heavy feeling things on your lips, you would definitely like these. And I think they're about $6 to $7 at drugstores, Target, and places like that. I'm not 100% sure, but I think I got mine for around $6 to $7 for each lip butter. And I'm just going to go ahead and start with swatches and show them to you on my lips. Okay, so this first one that I have on is in the color Creamsicle, and it's a really light peachy color, and it's a nude color, but it's more of a corally undertone, and it's really, really pale. So I think on some skin tones this might come out too nude, but I really like it. I think it's a pretty nude. I like their the lip butter nude colors because they're so hydrating and they don't make your lips look really dry. The only thing, this is pigmented, but I feel like in some spots it looks kind of splotchy, like it'll be sheer in a couple areas and pigmented in others. So I always make sure I put a gloss on top of this, but I really like the color, and it's really hydrating. So this is Creamsicle. Okay, the next color is called Creme Brulee, and this is a very bronzy nude. It's not as pale as Creamsicle, and it's a really neutral color, and I can see this working on a lot of skin tones, especially people that have a little bit darker skin that don't like too nude of a lip, or even if you have lighter skin like me and you don't like to look like your lips are completely washed out when you wear nude lips. This is a really nice color to wear with like a more dramatic eye, or you can even get away with wearing it with a neutral eye like I am because it's not too light. And it's a really pretty color, and I really like it with smoky eyes, or with even just like bronzy eyeshadow, because it brings out the bronze in the lip color. So this is a really great color, and it's really pretty. It just makes your lips look moisturized and soft, and it's a really nice nude. Okay, next we're moving into more of the pink colors, and this is Strawberry Shortcake. And this is probably one of my favorites. This is down to the bottom. I need to get a new one. This was my first lip butter, and it's definitely probably my most used. It's a really pretty kind of Barbie pink, candy pink, and it's very wearable. It has a little bit of a brightness to it, but it's not really a bright lip. So if you don't like really bright pinks, but you want to do something a little bit brighter for spring or summer, I think this is a really good color. It's definitely wearable for every day, and you could pair it with a little bit more dramatic eye, or just wear it like I am with a neutral eye. So I really like this color. With more of the like Barbie pinks, you have to be careful with them being too cool tone for some people, and this one's not too cool toned. It's kind of right in the middle. It's very neutral. It's not too warm, not too cool. So if you find that kind of those bubblegum pinks are hard to pull off, you might want to try this one because it's not too blue toned. So I really like this color, and it's definitely one of my favorite colors. Okay, so this is one of my new favorites, and I got this month, and this is in the color Sweet Tart, and it's a really pretty bright pink, and it's not too dramatic because I think the lip butters, even the brighter colors, since they're so moisturizing and easy to put on, it almost makes them look more wearable in my opinion. And it's not because they're sheer, I think it's just the finish. So this is very pigmented, and it goes on like a lipstick pretty much, and it's a really gorgeous bright pink, kind of fuchsia pink, and I'll be wearing this a lot in the summer. So this is a really pretty bright pink, and again, if you haven't tried a lot of bright pinks, or you're kind of scared to venture into brighter colors, I think this is a really great color. Or for people that love bright colors like me, this is one that I feel I can wear in the daytime and nighttime and not be worried about my lips looking too crazy. So if you want to try like a hot pink, I would go for this one. Okay, so this next one is Berry Smoothie, and this is one of those My Lips But Better colors. I hate to say it, but it is. And it's a really pretty color. I wore this a lot in the winter and fall because it's slightly darker. I usually go for more pinks for an everyday, but I think this is one of those more mature colors that I think a lot of older women will really like for everyday. It's not like an old lady color or anything. I just think it's more of a mature color for everyday. It's a little bit darker. It's more like a natural lip color as opposed to those like bubblegum pinks that I usually like to go for everyday, but it's a gorgeous color. Your lips just look like they have a little flush to them, and it gives them a really nice berry tint. So it's a great fall color. It's a great everyday color. It's also a great color if you want something a little bit darker at nighttime, but you don't want to go for like a dark lip, but you just want to do like a soft smoky eye in this. It's really pretty just to give a little bit more color to your lips, but not be like a bright color. So this is a really pretty wearable shade that I think a lot of people can wear. So if you want one of those My Lips But Better colors, I would recommend this one. Okay, so the last one is a red, and this is Candy Apple, and it's a really pretty like candy apple red, and it's really pretty. It has kind of an orangey warm undertone. They have another one, I think Red Velvet, which is I think a little bit more of a deep red. So this is one of those bright reds, and it's really pretty. It's a really wearable red. I think you can get away with this, you know, if you're not super into red lipstick. I think this would be a good one to try. And I really like this because it's a very like flattering red. It's not too dark and it's not too like neon. But the only thing with the brighter lip butters is when you eat or anything, it has a tendency to want to smear. So if you're going to eat or something, I think you should wipe your lips off first and then reapply it. That's the only thing. Another thing, when you wear a bright color, since they're so moisturizing, it really doesn't settle into any fine lines on your lips or cracks. So it makes wearing a bright color a lot easier than having your lips look all dry and cracky, which is not good. So if you're looking out for a red, this is a really good one to try, and they have a couple other ones too, but this is the only red I have. Okay guys, so I just got done showing you all the swatches. I think I'm going to give my lips a break now because they're starting to feel really dry from scrubbing off every lip butter. After, well, not scrubbing off, they're easy to get off, but wiping off every lip butter after each swatch. So I'm going to go ahead and put some lip balm on in a second, but I love these lip butters. I definitely recommend them to everyone. I think they are great. They're one of my favorite lip products. They're so moisturizing, and they're from the drugstore. So they also really remind me of this Dior lipstick I have. They're very similar in the feel. This is not quite as, well, it's not supposed to be a lip butter, but it's super moisturizing, and these really remind me of this one. So if you have these or are wanting to try these, the lip butters have the same kind of super moisturizing, shiny feel that this Dior Addict lipstick has. So that's just a little thing. The lip butters are great. I hope you guys enjoyed this review, and I hope the swatches were helpful for me showing you them, not just on my hands. So if you guys have any other requests, just leave them down below, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.